Well, tonight, a little girl is recovering from burns in the hospital while medical examiners try to pinpoint how her little brother died. We first told you their mother's boyfriend was arrested yesterday after calling 911. Eyewitness News reporter Nate Stewart went back to that home in Longview today and found a devastated community. Nate?
Tanika, I have seen one family member walk inside the home where police say 18-month-old Jaden was murdered. And tonight, outside the home, you can see a makeshift memorial with balloons and flowers on the steps. Neighbors tell us they'll remember the baby boy who was killed and pray for his sister, who is now in the hospital.
It's very sad. It's a sad day in this neighborhood.
Neighbors are in disbelief after police say 18-month-old Jaden and his 3-year-old sister Kylie were severely abused by their mother's boyfriend inside this home. According to a search warrant we found on the door of the home tonight, the suspect, 25-year-old William Lale, tried to perform CPR on Jaden and even rushed to a neighbor's home for help.
Can I use your phone? It's an emergency. The baby's not breathing.
A neighbor who didn't want us to show her face says Lale used her phone to call 911. She says she watched as the baby began spitting up water.
And I turned the baby. It was laying on his back, and I turned it over on its side, and it never moved or nothing.
Little Jaden died.
He was a sweet child.
His sister Kylie remains in the hospital tonight, being treated for burns on her head and back. Longview police tell us Jaden's body was sent to the medical examiner in Winston-Salem to determine exactly how he died. But the search warrant reveals Jaden had bruises on his forehead and recent burns from an unknown traumatic injury. Kevin Brown lived behind Lale and says he would often hear screaming coming from the home. Neighbors are now heartbroken as they imagine what was really happening behind closed doors.
It's going to take a while for the whole neighborhood to recover.
And the children's mother was at work when all this happened and is still too devastated to try and talk to us this evening. I was able to speak with the children's grandmother, who says that the little boy's sister, Kylie, is recovering in the hospital and she is coherent and able to play. Lale is expected to be in court on Monday. Reporting live in Longview, Nate Stewart, Channel 9 Eyewitness News at 10.